All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here. It's time for a little bit of Friday fun. And you know it's going to be fun when the watch comes to us from, you see that? Happiewatch. Now, if you guys aren't Instagram, you've probably have seen these watches pop up in your feed. Really cool watches, very artistic. I mean, they're really artistic. When we get this thing up here closer to the camera and you look at it, you'll really get a sense of that. Check out the boxes. I do like that effect of the box. It's got the dull, and the dull sections kind of have this kind of rubberized feel to them, so it's a cool looking box. So let's go ahead and open this one up, and I'm super excited because this is right now my favorite in their collection. They sent me out the Dragon watch. Now, these are all limited edition, and I'll leave all the links down below to their website because they have a whole bunch of different watches out there, all with the dials for the eyes on all the different watches. So really, really cool looking setup. Again, this one is the Dragon watch. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how they package these because this is also just super, super neat. So you can see in this first section right here, you have your watch head, and it's in this this foam piece right here. They've got a cutout for it. So down underneath here, we've got actually our instructions, our instruction manual and stuff like that in here. Go ahead and go set that down here. And then down on the bottom, you've got the two straps that come with it. This is a silicone strap with some really cool design on it. Go ahead and show you that real quick, pull it out. We'll get the watch on both these straps. Quick release, of course. And then this is this one down here is a vegan leather strap. So I think vegan leather means it's just not real leather. That's what I know about vegan leather. So really, really cool looking setup, guys. Now, I'm going to go ahead and throw the watch on the red strap here real quick, and we'll get it closer to the camera and take a look at it. Kind of funny how I feel like I had to have it on a strap to show you guys the watch. But yeah, this is super cool. Now I do have, I think there's plastic on the crystal. Yeah, go ahead and peel that off. And I think we also have some on the case back. I think. Is there some on the case back there? I can feel it. There it is. There's going to come off. There's the peel, guys. Get that off of there. So, all right, guys. Now, check out the dial on this one. Now, this watch is running 2 Japanese quartz movement in it. So you can see the dual crowns here. So this crown over here is going to set your hour dial over here at this position. And this one's obviously going to adjust your minute dial. I don't know what the movements in there. They just call them Japanese quartz movements. I'm assuming they're little quartz Miyota movements in there. And they have battery life of approximately 2 years, maybe a little bit more than 2 years is what they say at the website, 2+. So this is a super cool watch. Now, this is a cameo 3-dimensional design here. And I think if I can get it close enough here, guys, you can really get a sense of the depth to the dial. Now, this is all carved out of brass, and each of these pieces is actually laid onto the dial of the watch. Now, it is a flat sapphire crystal, so I'll turn it that way, and you guys can kind of get that depth to the dial and see that. This is just a really fun and exciting watch. I love different watches. I love designs like this, and I think what they've done at Happiewatch is just make watches that do exactly that. They make you smile. They make people happy. Neat way to tell the time. So on this one, it's pretty easy. If you guys look, I'll get it up here a little bit closer here. You can see that right now it's 10 minutes after 4. Super easy to read. You've got the 4 o'clock position here, 10 minutes after. So super easy to read, even at a glance. And again, you can adjust each of those subdials with the independent crowns here. What I found for myself is easy to set it like at the top of the hour, at the bottom of the hour. Actually, at the top of the hour is the easiest because your hour hand's going to be where it needs to be. But if not, I was able to actually adjust it pretty easily. So let me talk dimensionally on this watch here. And I'm not sure if they make 2 different sizes, but this one here is 33 millimeters from side to side on the case. I measure 41 from the wire lug tip to the wire lug tip. Comes in just over 9 millimeters of thickness. I actually measured like 9.2 millimeters of thickness, so very, very thin watch. And you have 20 millimeter lug openings if you want to put spring bars in there and run a NATO strap on it or something like that. All 316L stainless steel construction. It is polished. And then I do believe this is a PVD or a DLC coating, very similar coating there. This is a nice sapphire crystal. They call it a thickened sapphire crystal. So it's going to be scratch resistant. So excellent to have a sapphire crystal on a watch like this. This again is the vegan leather bracelet that it comes on. You come with this or the silicone bracelet. I'll get them both on the wrist here in just a minute so you can see what they look like. Like I said, I think vegan leather just means it didn't come from an animal. So it's like false leather, but this really does feel very, very nice. There, it lets you know that this is vegan. Happy watches. You got the clasp assembly there, polished up just like the watch, but really, really nice looking watch. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of different styles over there. They've got the Bulldogs, they've got a Viper one, they've got a whole bunch of different ones. Now, like about 5 or 6 of the models are already sold out. And like I said, these are limited editions, and I'm not quite sure. We can turn it over to the back and see if it tells you how many of each are made. I'm not sure, but it just says, let's see, what does it say? Serial number is up there at the top. think. So that lets you know which number it is, I guess. It's Happiewatch. Looks like it's out of Shanghai is where these are made. 3 atmosphere stainless steel. Dual quartz Japanese movements here. So really, really neat looking timepiece. Let's go ahead and pause it for just a second and get this watch on my 7-inch wrist. There's no lume or anything like that, so you're not going to stick around for a lume shot. But I do want to show you guys both of the straps that this watch came with. Okay, so definitely unique on the wrist and definitely a conversation starter. I know if I saw this on somebody's wrist, if I didn't think it was a smartwatch, I'd really want to know a lot more about it. I've never owned a smartwatch, but I'm assuming they maybe wear a little bit like this, but it is super, super cool. Definitely a classic timepiece. I mean, something that, like I said, is definitely a conversation starter. And look at all the different ones they have out there. But let's go ahead and throw it on the silicone strap with the neat design on it. All right, here's the silicone strap on here, and I like this one. Now, it's a little plain at first when you look at it, but as you roll it around, you notice that the keepers have that bright yellow pop that you have on the dial of the watch there. So really, really cool effect. I really like the way the silicone one feels. Neat watches, guys. Definitely check out the links below to Happiewatch and see if they got something over there to add to your watch collection. Definitely something unique. If you're a collector, you're probably going to want to pick one of these up and throw it in the collection. This one, the Dragon, is on sale right now for $199. I think the max over there is about $209 for any of the watches, and they come packaged well. They come to you quickly. They have a 1-year warranty on these watches, and definitely something you should add to the collection. All right, guys, you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. All right, thanks, guys.